Okay, I'm here with Pilot, who has only been here for a month, and he's got some peculiar issues. One of them is he likes to go, we're in a second story apartment, and he likes to go down the stairs and wait at the door, and he refuses to come up the stairs. I think that this is, it's a new behavior, but I think what's going on is the dog is starting to develop a little bit of separation anxiety, and he's trying to prevent the guardian from leaving without him. So in this video, we're going to show you how you can teach your dog to voluntarily go up and down the stairs. A quick little sidebar, if you have a dog that is a high energy dog, which he definitely falls into that category, a lot of people think of walking as the best way to exercise your dog. It's actually not a very efficient way of exercising your dog because they're moving so slow. Dogs can run like 35 miles an hour. Here, buddy. For us, if we're walking 1.5 miles an hour, that's hardly challenging. And it's not a great workout for them. Sit. Come. So basically one of the exercise tips that I give my clients is to go to the top of the stairs, touch the dog's nose with a treat, throw it to the bottom of the stairs, and then when they go to the bottom of the stairs, assign a command word. Remember, anytime you use a treat for a reward, the dog should hear the command word after the treat goes into their mouth. So if I throw the treat downstairs, maybe we have two commands of business and pleasure. Business means to go downstairs, pleasure means to go upstairs. So I have this. So if we're doing this, I would sit at the top of the stairs, throw the treat down there. The dog goes down there. We say business. Then we call the dog back up to us, give it another treat when it comes up, and we say the word pleasure. So now we create a command word to go up and down the stairs. Now I'm not going to do that version of it here because he wants his goals to stay at the bottom of the stairs because he thinks his guardian is going to leave. So we're going to see how this camera work goes because I don't want to shoot down the stairs because there's a light source and it'll be all backlit. But I think that he's going to want to hang out wherever his guardian is, so make it hard to get him to come up. Basically what I want to do is condition the dog to come to the top of the stairs with a command word. Now what is the command word we decided on?
Penthouse.
Penthouse, that's right. So basically I'm going to invite us, and this will be a little interesting camera work as we go through. Please keep shooting it throughout. Now I already showed the guardian off camera how to keep the dog from going here. Come here, buddy. We'll call this deck.
Yes.
Deck. And so what I did is I went through all the steps of opening the door. Clicking that, the deadbolt. And before he was lurching towards the door each time. Now, because we've done this, he's staying there. So the human should always go through the door first, then the dog after. In this case, there's going to be human, dog, then human. All right, let's go ahead. Come on up. Come on this way. Come on, Pilot. Pilot, come. All right, go ahead and come on in. And we're not going to lock you out if we, okay. So go ahead and walk backwards down the stairs. Keep shooting me. Pilot. Sit. All right. Go, and why don't you go ahead and go all the way down the stairs now that I think about it. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to help condition him to come up and down these stairs by practicing. Now we can come up with the command word, careful where you're filming. There you go. And yes, it's a little crafty having to walk back down the stairs. All right, so basically what we're going to do is every time the dog comes up here, I'm going to say the word penthouse when the treat goes in his mouth. So now normally he wants to go down there, so if you want to teach your dog to go down, we're going to go ahead and say, let me see, what's a word that we want to use for downstairs? Any ideas?
I like the business.
Okay, so I touched his nose with a treat. Now he didn't go all the way, so I'm not saying the word. Penthouse. All right, buddy. Let's see if we can make it all the way downstairs this time. And there we go. And just worry about shooting him.
Okay.
And watch through the camera. Pleasure. Come. Come here. Pilot. Penthouse. Pleasure. Now you might want to call it something else like deck or departure or something, you know, again, something that's funny. Remember, dogs can read body language. Pilot, come. Now, if you're confused why I'm saying come now, because he doesn't know what the word penthouse means yet. Penthouse. So when he comes up, I drop the treat, I say the word after it goes in his mouth, and then pleasure. Well, I was going to say you had a lot of enthusiasm before. You lost a little bit there. Penthouse. All right, go ahead and come back up. Actually, let's do this. Let me throw one more. You can follow him on the way up. Go ahead and follow up. Keep him the shot. Come here, buddy. Up. Come. There we go. Penthouse. All right, let's wait right there. So basically, what I'd like the guardian to do is come out here. Now, when you're by yourself, he might not be entitled. He might be refusing to come back up. He might stay down there. If he does, what I would do, it's air conditioning issue, but go ahead and just go through this. Call him once and say, or maybe 3 times. I would say, come once. If he doesn't come, then say a kind of excited voice, kind of a high-pitched voice that's attractive to dogs. Pilot, come! And if he doesn't come, the third way I do it is I hold up my hand like this with a treat in my hand, and he's down the stairs so he can't see it. I start lowering it. The lower you go, more it's for the dog. So if I go all the way literally to the floor and he doesn't come for it, then I would just put it back in my pocket or my treat pouch, walk that way, and then prop the door. You can do 2 things here. You could either prop the door open so that he can just come up and go in there and turn the TV on and don't call him anymore. Because this becomes a no, you're going to try to trick me, you're going to try to leave without me, and I'm just going to stay here so I'm in the right place. Well, after a while, this gets kind of boring. And he hears the TV and hears the blender and you're making margaritas and you're having a great time up here. After a while, dogs don't like being by themselves, and he's like, well, maybe I read that wrong, he's not leaving. And he comes all the way upstairs. And then I wouldn't say penthouse for that because it took so long and he has a negative perception of it. We just want to when he comes in, just pet him and use that passive training that we talked about. Pet him and just say, come, whatever his command word is. And then kind of hang out for a minute or 2, then get up and come over here after a couple minutes and practice this again. Now, the other way that you could do this is if he doesn't come up, is go in here and close the door behind you. And then basically this is now blocking him, and then when he comes up, he can't be with you. Now, for a dog that has separation anxiety, that might be more of a motivator. Crash. That's the word I like to use. Because he wants to be with you. Well, shoot, if I go down there and wait, he goes through this door, now I'm separated from him. Now, he knows that you can't leave without coming through here, but he also knows he's not with you. So that could be a punishment as well. That would be probably actually a positive punishment. Would that be a positive punishment? No, that'd be a negative punishment. You're deducting something in the equation, in this case, you. But basically that way, a positive punishment, I guess, would be closing the door. I have to look at my operant conditioning handbook. Basically, what we're doing is trying to create a motivation. Instead of him staying down there and saying, I'm going to defend this or I'm going to stop him from doing this, to just basically use positive reinforcement to make him want to come up the stairs. All right, this is how you can use positive reinforcement, condition your dog to go up and down stairs.